Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? So many folks already on the live stream. I am super duper excited to see all of you guys today. I see folks from San Antonio. I see folks from LA. I see folks from Fort Worth, Texas. I see people from everywhere. We've got Kentucky on the stream. Awesome. We've got Virginia on the stream. So many people are here. Hello, hello. You guys are excited. Guess what? I am super duper excited too. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? So many of y'all are already on here and you guys are ready. You guys are excited. Happy Saturday to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in the middle of your Saturday to hang out with me for a little bit on YouTube. In case you guys didn't know, my name is Kendra with Signing Agent Basics. And today, guys, I've got some exciting stuff I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about remote online notarization, what remote online notarization is, how you can use that as a tool to increase your business as a notary and as a signing agent. But then, even more exciting than that, guys, I am going to talk to you about a brand new remote online notarization platform. And we're going to talk about why that is so exciting in just a little bit. But first of all, guys, you know, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you are not already a subscriber, which I don't know why you wouldn't already be a subscriber, but if you're not already a subscriber, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me right now. And then once you hit that subscribe button, make sure that you hit that notification bell. You guys know I come out with new videos for you just about every single week. So when you hit that notification bell, then you'll be notified every time there is a new video. And then I need to know that you guys like hanging out with me on live. So what I need you to do is give this live video a thumbs up. Whether you're here live right now or if you're watching it on replay, give the video a thumbs up so I know that you like hanging out with me on live. And of course, guys, like I told you in everything that I was telling you on Facebook and on Instagram, those of you who are here on the live video with me are going to be the first to find out how to become a beta tester for this awesome remote online notarization platform. But guess what? Even if you're not with me live, you will still have a chance to sign up. You'll just be kind of behind the guys who are here live, but you will still have a chance to sign up to possibly be chosen as a beta tester for this new platform. So if you guys are excited about this video, I need to make sure that you're excited. Do me a favor, type something in that chat box. Let me know that you are excited. Let me know that you can't wait to hear this information. Let me know that you're excited about remote online notarization. Let me know that you are excited to hear about this new platform because I'm excited to tell you guys. So guys, first, I kind of want to give people just a little bit of background about what remote online notarization is. I bet most of you guys already know, but just in case, I just want to give people a little bit of background about what remote online notarization is. So just like the title tells you, remote online notarization is a way for a notary to notarize a document for a signer who is not in the same place as them. So the signer and the notary meet virtually via webcam. The document is signed by the signer virtually in this digital space. The notary signs and notarizes the document virtually in this digital space. And then the document is delivered to the signer and they can either just keep it as a digital document or they can print it out. So with remote online notarization, there is no face-to-face interaction between the signer and the notary. They are not physically in the same place at the same time. And the notary and the signer, neither one of have them sign an actual piece of paper. It's all done digitally. It's all done virtually. Now, that is a little bit different than electronic notarization or e-notarization. Now, electronic notarization is when the signer and the notary are in the same place at the same time. We're in the same room together, but the document signing and notarization is done digitally in the computer. And then that's even different from remote ink sign notarizations, which I just heard about myself. But basically with that, the notary and the signer are in two different places. They're meeting via webcam, but the signer actually signs a piece of paper, and then they either scan or fax a copy of that document over to the notary. The notary signs and stamps that physical piece of paper, and then they send it back to the signer. So there's all kinds of virtual or digital ways for us to do notarizations. But what we're going to be talking about today, guys, is remote online notarization, or RON. So again, that's when the signer and the notary are in two different places. They're meeting up via webcam. Both of them sign the document digitally, and the notary digitally stamps and notarizes the document. So this has been around for a minute, but obviously with the pandemic and with COVID-19, there has been an increased need for people to get documents notarized virtually without having to meet face to face. So many of you were probably like me. Like, I knew about RON before COVID-19 and the pandemic hit, but honestly, it was kind of cost prohibitive. It was kind of expensive to get started as a remote online notary. You had to pay for some different items, and then you had to pay for a platform. And at the time, it just really did not seem like it was worth it to become a remote online notary. But again, with the pandemic, there is a greater demand for it. So when you become a remote online notary, every state is a little bit different, but in general, the first thing you have to do is become a commissioned remote online notary. And again, that price is going to differ from state to state. You'll have to check out your state's Secretary of State office to find out what the cost is to become a remote online notary in your state. And then you need some digital products. You need something called a digital certificate. And just really quick, what the digital certificate does is it proves to people that you are really you when you are remotely signing a document. You have to also get a digital stamp because the document is going to look like a real document. You're going to digitally stamp it with a notary stamp. And then you also have to get a digital signature. So you got to pay for these different things to get set up to become a remote online notary. And then the remote online notarization takes place in a virtual room called a platform. And then the platform is actually responsible for doing a few different things. So along with the platform kind of being the virtual video room where the two of you meet, the platform also has to verify the identity of the signer. And they do that through what's called knowledge-based authentication. And you guys have probably had this happen before as well, where you get asked some questions that really only you would know. And it's usually based off of your credit report. So the person has to answer those questions, and then they also have to show a copy of their ID, and the platform uses sophisticated technology to help verify that that is an actual ID. Now, I see some questions here. Somebody asked, how do you get a digital stamp and signature? So what I'm going to tell you guys is, again, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of RON, but I have an hour-long remote online notarization quick start training program that goes in depth on what you need to do to get set up, how you get a digital certificate, what you do with that digital certificate once you get it, how you get a digital stamp. So what I would suggest, if you have more detailed questions about how to get set up as a remote online notary, take a look at my remote online notarization quick start program, and that is going to be in the description box. You'll see a link to my website for all of my different training programs, because again, this is more than I can tell you in just a couple of minutes. If you are interested in being a remote online notary, then you are absolutely going to want to take that quick start training program to help you get set up right and help you do your online notarizations right. So those of you who are already remote online notaries, I'm sure that you've got things that you like about the platforms that you work with. And I'm sure you've got things that you do not like about the platforms that you work with. So I'd already kind of asked you guys ahead of time, but do me a favor, go down into the comment section and just tell me some of the things that you like about the remote online notarization platforms that you're currently working with, and then tell me some of the things that you do not like about remote online notarization platforms. And then I'm going to kind of tell you the things that I like and don't like about them as well. And then we're going to talk about this new platform, guys. And then just to let you know, one of the creators of the platform, I believe, is going to be here on the chat with us as well. His name is Ivan. Because guys, look, I'm a notary. I'm not a tech person. I know how to use the technology, but don't ask me to build a whole lot of stuff. I can't help you out with that. So if you ask a question and you get a response from a guy named Ivan, Ivan absolutely knows what he's talking about, because he is one of the people that actually created this platform. So let me see if you guys have told me anything down here that you like and don't like. Platforms by notaries and for notaries, that's the way it should be only. So hey, I agree with you. The best platforms for notaries are going to be the ones that are created by notaries, which is one of the reasons why I was talking with these guys when they asked me, hey, what do you like about platforms? What do you don't like? That's the reason why I was like, you know what? I got a laundry list of things, because I want a platform that is going to work for notaries. Somebody said they don't like proprietary digital certificates, or they want to hire you to take assignments in a pool. So yes, there are employer style platforms where it's basically like a call center. You just kind of sit in front of your computer and they funnel calls to you, but you're not able to work with your own clients on that platform, which is very frustrating. So I totally understand. And yes, why should I have to use your particular digital certificate or your particular digital stamp? I want to use my digital certificate and my digital stamp. Let's see, what else do we have? I see folks who are saying that you want direct business advice about Ron. Again, definitely check out my remote online notarization quick start training program. That is something that I address specifically in that training. And then you will also be a part of my remote online notarization Facebook group, so everybody can kind of chat with everybody and help one another out with ideas. We get to say what works and what doesn't work. So let's see, somebody has used Doc Verify and Notarize. Those are two very popular ones. One of the likes, you love the flexibility of working from home. Absolutely, especially right now when, again, we've got the pandemic and it is a lot safer for everyone for us to meet virtually. Somebody wants to know, why aren't digital stamps universal? You know what? That's what I want to know too. But again, every state and every platform does its own thing. And right now, that's just the way it is. So guys, you have a lot of the same frustrations about platforms that I have. And you know, what we can do is to use a platform that works specifically for notaries. So now I'm going to pull up some information. There we go. Ivan is on. I see him. He's on the One Notary. So if you see One Notary, that is Ivan. So he will also, guys, be responding back to some of your questions. Because again, I'm the notary. I've tested the platform. I've used it. I loved it. But he will be able to give you more details on specifics about the platform. So let me pull up some information here. 1 second. All right, so again, guys, I had asked you guys previously, what are some of the things that you like about platforms and what are some of the things that you don't like about platforms? So we've got it split up here into 2 columns because, again, we've got 2 basic types of platforms. We've got employer style platforms where it's kind of like a call center. You sit there, they funnel people to you, and you do those notarizations. And then we have independent platforms, and those are the platforms that you can use with your clients. You have to go out, you have to get the client, and then you work it all from start to finish. So some of the top problems that I heard about employer style platforms is that the notary only gets about $5 for each notarization. Kind of frustrating, right? Because the client is paying usually about $25. The notary is doing the work, but then you only get about $5 for each notarization. So that was one of the frustrations that I heard. The next frustration that I heard about working for employer style platforms is that it takes a while to get approved. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get approved from start to finish because usually you have to send them an email, you got to send in an application, they usually do an interview, you got to get set up. So it usually takes several weeks to get set up. And when you're trying to start notarizing stuff today, you don't have 2 and 3 weeks to wait. So that's another frustration. Again, probably my biggest frustration with employer style platforms is that you cannot notarize documents for your own clients, which means that if you want to work on an employer style platform, that you would also then have to set up your own independent platform. So then you got to learn how to do 2 platforms, which is really, really annoying. And then the last thing, guys, is that, again, there's no way to make more money. These platforms pay about $5, and that's all you're ever going to get. It doesn't matter if you do 1 notarization through the platform or if you do 10,000 notarizations through the platform. All you're going to get is your $5 max per notarization. So then there's also independent style platforms. And while those have their pros, again, they also have their cons. And probably for me, the biggest con with independent style platforms is the price. Oh my gosh. A lot of times you have to pay an annual fee and or monthly fees to start using these platforms. So some of the platforms, the starting annual fee is about $480 a year. Or you have to pay a monthly fee. And most of those monthly fees, guys, are around $50 a month. So before you've even notarized anything, before you've got any clients, before you've made any money, just to use these platforms, you have to put out hundreds of dollars. Then there's charges for each notarization that you complete. Now, again, the platform does have to do some work. The platform does have to do the knowledge-based authentication. The platform does have to verify the ID. So I totally understand them needing to be paid for that work. But they're taking a huge chunk out of what you are making. And then a lot of those platforms make it very, very confusing for you to even really understand how much they're charging you per notarization, because they do that thing that I hate. They don't just tell you how much it is. They make you buy tokens or they make you buy credits, and you have to buy so many credits with this amount of money. Then you have to use those tokens or those credits to pay for the knowledge-based authentication and the ID verification. And then the last thing is that a lot of these platforms are really, really confusing for the signers to use. Now, while some people are pretty tech savvy, they're usually pretty good with technology, the reality is that there are a lot of people who aren't. We have older people and we have people who just aren't that great with technology. And for those people, it's really hard to use those platforms. Or we will also have the issue of the platform just not being stable. You'll be on the platform, the signer will be on the platform, you'll be ready to notarize the document, and then something happens, you all get bumped out, and you got to start all over again. Terrible, terrible, terrible waste of time and a horrible experience for you and the signer. So here is where this awesome new platform comes in. And if you guys want to hear about it, tell me down in the description box that you are excited about this new platform and how it can be helpful for you. And again, if you have not already given this video a thumbs up, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. So as you can see, this new platform is called One Notary. And what they have done at One Notary, to me, is amazing that no one else has done this that I know of. But it is basically a hybrid platform. So guys, what that means is that it is an employer style platform, which means that they will send clients to you to notarize documents, but it is also an independent style platform. So what that means is that you can have your own clients come onto this platform for you to notarize their documents. So no more needing two separate platforms. You can get the benefits of an employer style platform, and you get the benefit of an independent style platform all in one. And look, guys, if that was all that this platform did, that would be amazing to me. I would use it just for that benefit, just for the fact that it is so much easier to combine an employer style platform and an independent style platform. But that's not all. I sound like an infomercial, but seriously, I'm that excited about it. That is not all. What if you could have an employer style platform combined with an independent style platform and then make more money per notarization? That is what One Notary has done. Oh, and I actually skipped over this, guys. First of all, there are no fees to join the One Notary platform. So even though it has the opportunity for you to use it as an independent style platform, unlike most of the other independent style platforms that I've seen out there, there's no annual fees, there's no monthly fees. You do not have to come out of pocket a single cent to use this platform, okay? There's no fees. The platform does not charge you an upfront annual fee or an upfront monthly fee. So this is great, especially if you are just starting to get your remote online notarization business started. Because again, one of the things that frustrated me is, so with the other platforms is I got to pay $500 or I got to pay $50 a month or whatever it is to use your platform. And I don't even necessarily know if I'm going to have enough clients to make it worth it. Well, with the One Notary platform, you do not have to pay any upfront fees, no monthly fees to use this platform. So that is great. Lets you start your business. Even if you're starting slow, you're able to start your business without those fees. So then now we can move on to the next part, which is also super exciting, because I was like, when I was talking to Ivan and he's telling me about this platform, I'm like, it sounds too good to be true. How much money am I going to get paid to work on this platform and to use this platform? So there's basically two different payment schedules, guys, because again, this platform is a hybrid platform. So it's both an employer style platform and an independent style platform. So if you look at this chart, the numbers in the blue are what you make using it as an independent style platform. So when you bring a client to the One Notary platform to notarize a document for them, you will get paid $10 for that notarization. So you don't have to worry about paying anything extra. You don't have to worry about paying one notary for the knowledge-based authentication separately. You don't have to worry about paying them for the ID verification separately. There's a notarization, the client pays through the One Notary platform, and then you will get $10 per notarization. So yes, One Notary does keep a portion of it, but again, guys, you would have to pay anyway for knowledge-based authentication and ID verification. But what they've done here is they have totally simplified it. There's no buying credits. There's no trying to figure out how much money you need to get these knowledge-based authentications done. There's none of that. This is a flat thing. You don't have to do math to figure out what is going on. You know from the jump how much you're going to make per notarization. And there's also no running out of credits at the last minute. If you're on the Doc Verify platform, you may have had that happen before. You were ready to notarize something and then you realize, I don't have enough credits for this or that, and you had to go rectify that real quick. None of that, guys. It is simple and easy to use. And then the great thing is the more notarizations that you complete through the One Notary platform, the more money you will make per notarization. So when you first start off, you will make $10 using the One Notary platform as an independent platform per notarization. But once you have completed 100 notarizations, that bronze level right there, once you've completed 100 notarizations, then you will start making $12 per notarization. And then you've got 2 more levels. Again, the more notarizations that you do through the One Notary platform, the more money you will make, up to $14 per notarization. But again, this is not just an independent style platform. This is also an employer style platform. So what's going to happen is once you get to the bronze level and you've completed 100 of your own notarizations, then you can also be set up to use the One Notary platform as an employer style platform, which means that if you want, you can choose to notarize clients that have come through being found through One Notary. So if you do a notarization for them on the employer style part of it, you will get paid $6 per notarization. And again, guys, most of the other employer style platforms only pay $5 per notarization, and there is no way to get more than that. But again, with One Notary, the more notarizations you complete, the more money you will make. So once you've completed a certain number of notarizations, then you'll actually move up to $7 per notarization when you use the platform as an employer style platform. And then when you move up to the next level, you will make $8 per notarization using it as an employer style platform. So this, guys, totally takes care of everything for you, and you get more money per notarization. So I see a few questions over here. Is there upward mobility to look forward to? So again, guys, you've got the more notarizations that you do, whether you use it as an independent style platform or whether you use it as an employer style platform, the more that you do, the more money you will make. And yes, you know, you got to put in a little work, guys, but it's just like anything else. When you do more, you will get paid more. Because again, on a lot of these other platforms, guys, it doesn't matter how many notarizations you complete for them. You get paid the exact same amount no matter what. You got to put in a little work, but guys, the great thing is that once you put that work in, you will get paid for that notarization. So I see some of you guys are already asking, how the heck do you sign up? So right now, the One Notary platform is in beta testing. So they're working out the kinks, and what they want is some notaries just like you to actually use the platform to help them work out all of the kinks. So what you'll need to do to sign up to be a beta tester is go to onenotary.us/sign up. You're going to fill in your information, and then you will be contacted if you're one of the people selected to be a beta tester. So go ahead, guys. If this sounds like something that you are interested in, go to that website right now and sign up. Oh, and then I almost forgot the best part. And Ivan just told me this morning, and my mind was blown when I heard this. So one notary charges the client $25 per notarization. For those of you who are selected to be a beta tester, you will receive the full $25. That's crazy to me. I had to ask him, are you sure? Are you serious? That's amazing. So for those of you who are selected as a beta tester, during the beta testing portion of this, you will make $25 per notarization. There won't be anything taken out for the knowledge-based authentication or the ID verification, anything like that. You will make the full fee. So again, if you are interested, make sure that you go to onenotary.us/sign up. So while you guys are looking at that, I'm going to scroll up, see if I've missed any questions or anything from you guys. Let's see. What equipment do you need to start up even for the beta testing? So to be a beta tester, you need to already be a commissioned online notary public in your state. And then other than that, you just need a computer with a webcam so that you can actually do the notarizations. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see here. Other questions. Do they help you get Ron certified in your state? So they are going to add more and more information for more and more states. Right now, I think they have the information for Texas listed on their website, letting you know how to become an online notary. So they have the information for Texas. You still have to do the actual work to become an online notary, but they have the steps that you have to go through, I believe, for Texas. And again, you know, guys, you will still, even if you're in another state, you just need to go to your Secretary of State's website to get information about how to become a remote online notary in your state. And again, you can also join my remote online notarization quick start training program, where I also help you and give you more information. So somebody said, I can't find the sign up website. What is the exact site address? So it is on the screen right now. You're going to go to onenotary.us/sign up. Let's see. Would a new Ron e-notary qualify? So as long as you are a commissioned remote online notary, you will qualify. Let's see. What else do we have there? On the website, it says Texas only. Is that correct? At this very moment, yes, but they're going to be adding beta testers from other states very, very soon. So even if you are not in Texas, still go ahead, fill that form out, fill that information out, because as they expand it into other areas, they'll already have your information so that they can contact you. Let's see what we have. Actually get paid during the beta testing. Yes, you get paid. Not only do you get paid, you get paid the full fee. What else do we have on here? What's the signer pay? So Yes, the signer pays up to $25 per notarization. And that, guys, for those of you who are online notaries, you know that we can charge a certain amount for the first notarization or the first signature. And then the pricing changes a little bit for additional signatures and that kind of stuff. So it really depends. The total price will depend on exactly how many signatures and how many notarizations. But yes, the signer will pay up to $25 per notarization. Let's see. How does this affect title companies? And then I think I saw somebody ask what title companies are on board. So guys, those are great questions. So right now at the very beginning, one notary is only doing general notary work, but they are already working on getting title companies added to do full loan signings. But in this very beginning stage, it is just general notary work. But very soon, they're going to add title companies and loan signings on the platform as well. So again, you're going to want to sign up so that you will be notified. And again, using the platform for general notary work will help to get you ready, get you set up so that you will already be a pro when the loan signing stuff starts working. Let's see. Can you be a full-time remote online notary and make a nice income? So I would say you absolutely can. So just using the pricing for one notary on an independent platform or independent signees, clients that you bring in, you can get $10. You will get $10 per notarization. So, you know, how many notarizations do you want to do per hour? How much money do you want to make? Just like being a loan signer, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Just like being a loan signing agent, what you get out of it is what you get into it. Awesome. Let's see. So, Nancy, I believe the about information is going to be on the One Notary website, because Nancy was asking, is there a website to research the company? So I believe their about information is on the One Notary website. Ivan can also give you more information as well. So Ivan, if you would, I don't know if people have separate questions for you, if you would possibly put in a way that they can contact you if they have separate questions. Dolores just said she's in New York. Ron is not accepted here yet. Can you still sign up? You can still sign up. However, again, this is for places where remote online notarization is legal and is permanent. So you can go ahead and sign up. You can get information from One Notary, and then we'll cross our fingers and hopefully New York will follow soon. Oh my gosh, let me see how any other questions, because I want to wrap this up here in just a little bit, guys. And I'm going to tell you this. If I missed your question, I am still going to go back through after this is over. Me and Ivan, we're going to go back through. We're going to see if there's questions that we missed, and we are going to we're going to respond to each of those questions in the chat. And so also, for those of you who are watching this by replay, go ahead, put your questions and your comments down in the chat as well. We will reply back to everyone that we can. But again, guys, if any of you are interested in the platform, if you are interested in being a beta tester, go to onenotary.us/sign up to sign up. And then that way you will either be selected as a beta tester, or they will be able to send you more information about the platform as it comes out. I'm going to scan through real quick. Somebody asked, how long is the beta testing? So the beta testing is going to be about 2 to 3 weeks long. And I see several of you have said, you've already signed up, you've already signed up, you've already signed up. That is awesome, guys. So I know I saw tons of questions in here, but again, guys, I'm going to go back through, answer all of those questions. Me and Ivan will go back through and answer as many of those questions as possible. Ivan just put his email down there. If you guys have any specific questions, you can email him at ivan@onenotary.us. And again, guys, If this video has been helpful, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up right now. And again, if you are not already a subscriber, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that notification bell, because you guys know I have information out for y'all weekly. I'm going to have more information for you guys coming out about remote online notarizations and the One Notary platform, so you do not want to miss it. And of course, you need to follow me on Instagram. You need to follow me on Facebook. The links to all of my socials are down in the description box. So guys, I see you're still asking questions. That's fabulous. I'm going to end this live here in just a second. But again, if we did not specifically answer your question, still go ahead, put your questions and your comments down in the description box, guys. So that is all, down in the comment section. That is all I have for you guys. Again, links to all of my socials are down in the description box. I hope that you found this information in this video helpful. And of course, I hope that each and every one of you have a productive and profitable day.